Hello everybody, welcome back to the KotLC fanbase. My name is Austin and today we have another KotLC video for y'all. So before recording this video, I sent out a community post asking what you guys liked and what you guys didn't like about the newest KotLC Unlocked book, and to also give a rating about how much you like this book. And today I'm going to be reviewing those ratings and seeing a lot of KotLC fans thought about KotLC Unlocked. But before we get into this video, make sure to drop a like down below and also comment down below what would you rate Unlocked and what did you like and not like about this book. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we know that about 75% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So if some of you guys could change your mind and subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. But actually, one more quick announcement. We are actually going to be live streaming tomorrow. And what we do in these live streams is we basically just discuss the KotLC series and just have a lot of fun. So here's the times for this live stream. 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 to 2 Mountain Standard Time, and 12 to 1 Pacific Standard Time. So those are all the time zones that we are live streaming in. So make sure you go check those out and see if you guys are available to come to the live stream. Comment down below if you can come because we would love to see you there. And we can't wait to chat with you all, so we hope you guys can come. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So for our first review, we actually have a very big KotLC fan, and it's actually going to be Troy. So we're going to see what he has to say about KotLC Unlocked. Then we'll get into our actual viewers. So let's jump straight to him.
Hey guys, it is Troy, and I'm the first fan reaction of this video. Technically, I'm a fan and an ambassador of the Hero Lost City series, so I thought I would come in clutch here. For me, I thought that it was an average book. I think that the guide was a bit of a different thing for me. I think that the series guide would work better as a separate book, and I don't know why the series guide was sort of like in the middle of the series. I feel like she should have done that as something additional so that we don't have to buy it unless we really need the extra information, and at the end because there's still more information to be discovered. With that said, I thought that the content really enveloped me in the true beauty and information of the elven world. Some parts in the guide were less entertaining, of course, and some of the registry files were really long, but there were some true golden points in the book and in some of the kind of fun information that we got. I also felt like Shannon was giving a little too much away with the guide with some of her redactions, but it does give us a lot of theories on who's going to be important in the future and a few like redactions that kind of leave us like wondering like what happened during these certain events. And there's some like last names that were redacted, like who are these people, are they biologically related, like we don't know. As for the novella, I felt like a lot of the new abilities and new characters and new ideas and new like places even, I feel like that did satisfy me as a reader, although definitely a lot more action would have leveled up my rating. Keith's perspective was a bit strange. I feel like his reactions to some of the certain events and to his new power was a bit unlike him and a bit unrealistic, but I really did like his perspective, and I think that we even need it a little bit more to see what he does in the next book. Lastly, I just want to end with saying that I think Shannon might be a little bit too kind of opening up stuff. I think I mentioned this on a past live stream, but she's not closing down her plot holes. She's just trying to open up more and more, and that's a struggle for her. I think that if she just kind of gives us information, like she's having a hard time doing that. I think if she starts to finally give us information and kind of close some of the plot holes that are still open, then we'll finally get to finish the series. But overall, I would probably give Unlocked maybe like a 6 out of 10. There's a lot more improvements that could be made, and there's a lot more marketing that I think was a little bit messed up, but overall, it's a pretty good book, and I definitely have to appreciate Shannon for all the hard work she did. Yeah, that's my final rating.
All right, that was Troy's review of KotLC Unlocked. Now let's go straight into the next one, which will be from Player Ellen, and this person said, Unlocked was a really awesome book, just like all the other Keeper books. I had no idea what to expect after Shannon said it would be a guide to the lost cities. I really enjoyed all the fun facts and details, but it was a tiny bit disappointed that we only got around 200 pages of the actual story and 300 pages of the series guide. Figured it would be maybe 100 pages or so of the guide, and then the rest would be the story. I'm not complaining or anything. I loved Keith's file, his memory commentary, all the gorgeous art, and Keith's detention records. Those were really cool. I would go the whole book of Unlocked 6.75, but the novella alone, I would of course give it 10. I definitely have to agree with you. The guide was a little bit too long and too much information that it would be better actually at the end of the book series. I think it would just be better as a separate book at the end. But I definitely agree the novella needed to be longer because it was so good and it left us with so many questions. Thank you so much, Claire. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, this next one is by Shellbell. Shellbell, and this person says, I really liked Unlocked because some things were clarified for me, and it was just really good. I don't know if there's anything that I would want improved in the next book, but I would like to see Sophie finding Keith and having a So Keith moment. I also think that Dex should show up more in the next book because he knows why Keith left. I really wish that there was more to read of the actual book. I think in the next book we should see both Keith and Sophie's perspective again since Keith is gone. You'll be able to see how both of them are taking Keith leaving. I rate the book a 9 out of 10 because it was really good. I just wish we had more of an actual book to read, but it just gave us some details we didn't know before that I liked. So again, I think we're getting a consensus that we wanted more of the novella. I think a lot of fans wanted more of the novella and less of the guide. And it looks like Shellbell wants more of Dex and Keith. So that would be amazing if we could see more of Dex and Keith. I also want that too. And another perspective in the next book would be awesome as well, because I think that with more perspectives, it opens up the story to a lot more things and a lot more creativity. So I would love another perspective, even if it's not Keith's. Thank you for the review. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, this next one is by Rose, and this person said, 8 out of 10. I felt the registry portion was a little too long, but I really enjoyed all of Keith's portions. The novella part was great. I really liked Sophie in the book and felt she was more of a character. I also feel that we learned more in the few pages than in other books. And again, this person says that the registry portion was a little long and the novella was too short, and we hope that the next book is a lot longer than this one. And I definitely agree that Keith's parts were great because it's just cool to see another character have a perspective, and I would love to see more of that. Thank you so much. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, this next one is by Sophia P, and this person says, honestly, I absolutely love the novella. This is probably the first book that made me close to crying. The part about Dex and his brother really got to me. It was interesting to learn about Keith's new powers, and I'm happy Sophie finally sees that attacking isn't too bad. Although I found the registry boring, but loved reading the other stuff and seeing all the cute drawings of food and stuffed animals. I love the different POVs too. 8 of 10. I definitely agree, and one thing that really strikes me that it was like a lot different than other reviews was that Sophie finally attacking, and I liked that part of the story too, because most of the story it was just them defending and like kind of like searching for clues, but this time Sophie actually attacked one of their warehouses, and that was really cool. 8 of 10 is definitely a good rating. Thank you so much for the review. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, this one is by Lila's World. This is the last one, so let's get straight into it. I think that the series guide was interesting, but felt like filler. I think it would have better if it was released as a separate book after the main series was complete. The book portion was good, but I think Keith's new ability is too different from any other ability to seem realistic. I also think that because the book portion was so short, the cliffhanger left me feeling really unsatisfied. I also think it's weird that the scene on the cover doesn't actually take place in the book. 6 out of 10. I also agree with you. I think I mentioned this in another segment in this video that I definitely think that this series guide could be a whole nother book, because we really didn't need all that additional information in one book, where we could have had more exciting storyline. We could have had, you know, another book after the series was complete. I would have rather enjoyed that as well. But thank you for the review. That was the last one. Let's get into the outro. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for everyone who wrote a review in this video. I love reviewing everyone's thoughts on KotLC Unlocked, and it gives me a new perspective about how people feel about the book and what's gonna go forward in the next book. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to see more people's KotLC Unlocked reactions, make sure to drop a like down below, because I know that there's so many more I can get to. So if you want more of these types of videos, drop a like down below. Also, make sure to comment down below your review on the KotLC series, because I would love to see your thoughts. And remember, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We just hit 5,000 subscribers, and our next milestone is 6,000 subscribers. So if you guys could help us start getting to 6,000 subscribers, that would be amazing. And if you're interested in KotLC merch, we have a merch store. The link is bit.ly/KotLC fanbase merch, where you guys can check out so many cool designs such as Iggy, So Keith, So Fits, and so many other cool designs that we've made. If you guys want to check that out, the link is in the description. Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.